So I just watched a 10-minute motivational video about a guy who wakes up at 4 a.m. and runs marathons and builds businesses, and I felt so inspired. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to write that book. I'm going to learn another language. I'm going to... And now I feel nothing. Just tired. And the couch is very comfortable. It's been 3 minutes and the feeling is already gone. I'm Michelle and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're talking about the biggest lie in self-improvement, that motivation is what gets things done. Spoiler alert, it's not. If you've ever felt inspired for exactly 33 seconds before returning to your regularly scheduled procrastination, if you've bought a gym membership in January and never went back, or if motivational quotes make you feel worse instead of better, this video is for you. Let's talk about why motivation is BS and what actually works. Let's start with the lie we've all been sold. You just need to get motivated. Watch this video, read this quote, think about why. Visualize your success. Feel the fire, get pumped up. Then you'll take action. And we believe it. We consume motivation like it's coffee. Motivational videos, inspirational quotes, success stories, self-help books. We watch, we read, we feel amazing for approximately 12 minutes, and then we do nothing. So here are some things I've been motivated to do in the last year. Start a morning routine, which lasted 2 days. Go to the gym. I actually went there to check it out, but I never went back. Learn guitar. I ended up selling the guitar on Facebook Marketplace. Eat healthy. I meal prepped on Sunday, ordered pizza on Monday. I was going to write daily, which got a notebook. And I was going to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, 7 days a week. No. I had motivation for all of these. I watched videos, I felt inspired, I made plans, and I did none of them consistently. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings are temporary. Motivation is like being drunk on possibility. It feels amazing. Everything seems possible, but then you sober up, reality hits, the feeling fades, and you're left with the actual work, which is hard and boring and doesn't feel good. We've been conditioned to think motivation equals action equals results. But actually, it's more like motivation equals feeling good about thinking about action, which equals doing nothing, then feeling guilty, and then consuming more motivation to feel better. Repeat. It's a trap. So why doesn't motivation work? Let me count the ways. Motivation comes and goes. It's not a consistent resource. Some days you wake up ready to conquer the world. Most days you wake up wondering if pants are really necessary. You can't build a life on something that disappears randomly. Here's the catch. You need to feel motivated to take action. But what if you don't feel motivated? What if you feel tired, stressed, overwhelmed? Then you don't do the thing. You wait to feel like it. Now I have bad news. You will never feel like doing hard things. Waiting to feel motivated is like waiting to win the lottery. It might happen, but probably not. Motivation tells you you can do it, but it doesn't tell you here's specifically how to do it when you're tired and don't want to. It's all inspiration, no implementation. It's like a pep talk with no game plan. Here's the dark truth. Consuming motivation feels like productivity. Watching motivational videos, reading success stories, planning your future, your brain gets a dopamine hit. You feel like you're doing something, but you're not. You're just consuming content about doing things. It's a productivity tease. You get the satisfaction without the work. And it's so much easier than actually doing the thing. You're motivated when everything is going well. But the moment things get hard, the moment you hit resistance, poof, motivation is gone. It's abandoned you. It's a fair weather friend. And that's when you actually need something to keep you going. Okay, so if motivation is a lie, what actually gets stuff done? Buckle up, because it's way less sexy than motivation. You don't need motivation. You need systems. Instead of saying, I'm motivated to work out, say, I go to the gym every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. It's in my calendar. My gym bag is packed the night before. I have a buddy meeting me there. Instead of saying, I'm motivated to write, say, I write for 20 minutes every morning right after coffee. Same time, same place, every day. No negotiation. Systems don't require feeling good. They just require showing up. You're not waiting for inspiration. You're just doing the thing because it's Tuesday, and Tuesday means you do the thing. I know. Discipline sounds harsh and unpleasant. But here's what discipline actually is. Doing it even when you don't feel like it. That's it. That's the secret. Motivation says, I feel like doing this. Discipline says, I'm doing this regardless of how I feel. Motivated people do things when they feel inspired. Disciplined people do things especially when they don't feel inspired. And guess which one gets the results? Don't say, I want to work out more. Say, I'm a person who exercises. Don't say, I should eat healthy. Say, I'm a healthy person. When it's part of your identity, you don't need motivation. You do it because it's who you are, not because you feel like it. I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'm a person who exercises, so I'm going anyway. It's not about motivation, it's about identity. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Want to work out more? Put your gym clothes next to the bed. Make it easier to work out than to not work out. Want to eat healthy? Don't buy junk food. If it's not in your house, you can't eat it. I mean, you can go to the store, but that requires pants, so probably not. Want to write? Have a specific writing space. When you sit there, you write. That's the rule. Stop relying on motivation. Design your environment to make the right choice the easy choice. Forget big goals. Start stupidly small. Instead of saying, I'm going to work out for an hour every day, say, I'm going to do 5 push-ups. That's it, just 5. Instead of saying, I'm going to write a novel, say, I'm going to write 1 sentence. Here's the magic. Once you start, you usually keep going. The hard part is starting. So make starting ridiculously easy. You don't need motivation to do 1 push-up. You just do it. And then you're like, well, I'm already down here, might as well do more. Tell someone what you're doing. Ask them to check in. And why this works? You'll let yourself down, but you won't want to let them down. It's not pretty, it's not noble, but it works. Hire a trainer, join a group, find a buddy, post your goals publicly. External accountability when internal motivation fails. Here's the real secret. You don't need to do it well. You just need to do it. Go to the gym and just walk on the treadmill for 15 minutes. Open your laptop and write 3 basic sentences. Practice guitar for 5 minutes, even if it sounds terrible. Showing up is the goal. Not performance, not results. Just showing up. Because showing up builds the habit. And habits don't need motivation. Motivation tries to start from 0 every time. But momentum carries you. Once you've done something for a few days in a row, it gets easier. Not because you're more motivated, but because you have momentum. The ball is already rolling. You just keep it rolling. This is why missing 1 day is dangerous. You lose momentum, then you need motivation again. And motivation is a lie, so protect your streak, even if you do the bare minimum. Let's get real about why we chase motivation, even though it doesn't work. Motivation is like a drug. Watching motivational content gives you a high. You feel capable, powerful, like you can do anything. And you can get that high without doing any work. It's easier to watch a video about working out than to actually work out. It's easier to read about success than to do the hard things that create success. We're addicted to the feeling of motivation, not the results of action. Spending 3 hours watching motivational videos feels productive. You tell yourself, I'm preparing, I'm learning, I'm getting inspired, but you're not working. You're avoiding work. It's procrastination designed as self-improvement. And your brain loves it because you get to feel good about yourself while doing nothing. Here's the truth. Starting is scary. What if you fail? What if you're bad at it? What if it's harder than you thought? So we stay in motivation land, where everything is possible and nothing has been tested yet. As long as you're getting motivated, you don't have to face the reality of actually trying. But you know what? The only way to fail is to never start. And being bad at something is the first step to being good at something. All right, let's get practical. How do you do things when you have zero motivation? So, step one, assume you'll never feel like it. Stop waiting to feel like it. You probably won't, and that's okay. Do it anyway. Feel like garbage and do it anyway. That's the secret. That's the whole thing. Step two, make it so easy you can't say no. Lower the bar so low that you can't possibly fail. Instead of saying, I'm going to write for an hour, say, I'm going to open my laptop. That's it. Just open it. Sit there. Once you've done that, you've succeeded. Everything else is a bonus. Step three, do it before you think about it. Don't give your brain time to talk you out of it. Wake up, put on gym clothes, go out the door. No thinking, no negotiating, just go. Your brain is very good at talking you out of things. So don't let it. Just move your body before your brain catches up. Step four, pair it with something you like. Only listen to your favorite podcast at the gym. Only watch your favorite show while you're on the treadmill. Only have fancy coffee after you write. Create positive associations. You're tricking yourself, but hey, if it works, it works. Step five, track it. Get a calendar. Put an X on every day that you do the thing. Don't break the chain. It's not about motivation. It's about not wanting to ruin your streak. Yes, this is using guilt as motivation. I didn't say it was elegant. Step six, celebrate small wins. Did you show up? Celebrate. Did you do the minimum? Celebrate. Did you not give up? Celebrate. You're training your brain. Doing the thing equals feeling good. Eventually, your brain will want to do the thing. Not because of motivation, but because of conditioning. Step seven, remember, action creates motivation. Here's the plot twist. You have it backwards. You think motivation equals action. But the reality is action equals motivation. Once you start doing something, you often feel motivated to continue. The motivation comes after you begin, not before. So stop waiting for it. Start without it, it'll catch up. Look, I get it. Motivation is sexy. It's exciting. It's inspiring. Discipline and systems and tiny habits, not sexy. Kind of boring, actually. But you know what's really unsexy? Never doing anything. Never getting results. Staying stuck. Stop watching motivational videos and start doing the thing. Even if you don't feel like it. Especially if you don't feel like it. You don't need to feel inspired. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to feel motivated. You just need to show up. And one day you'll look back and realize you didn't feel motivated for most of it, but you did it anyway. And now you have results. Drop a comment. What's something you've been waiting to feel motivated about? Like and subscribe for more content that tells you the truth, even when it's less fun than lies. See you in the next one.